Deb here, Slap Happy Sewing. Well, I missed out on Friday sews and now it's Monday. So what I'm going to do is try to record a quick little video because I've got the footage of my Upton Pinafore and that blouse to show you. So I'm going to insert that in a minute. But before I do, I just wanted to check in with you all. I do love reading your comments. I think it's a pity that often I read your comments, you know, I might just look at them between tasks at work, and so I don't really have time to respond there and then. But your comments actually about my last video, which was about the kind of wardrobe changing, I was reviewing my wardrobe. I just want to talk about a few of them. A couple of people, and I think Claire was one of them, she said you could hang all your clothes up as you wear them, you can turn the hangers round. That is actually a very good tip. Kate said she had been thinking, well, how many clothes do you need? And I think this is the crux of the whole thing, isn't it? I mean, the fact is, those of us who sew and we watch sewing YouTubers, I love the inspiration that a lot of sewing YouTubers give us, and you know, the whole world of influencers. I don't do Instagram, so I don't know how it is on Instagram. I'm sure it's the same. The thing is that a lot of these YouTubers are actually earning money by showing you fabrics and patterns and things like that, and that's fine, because I think we can tell when they're just really running their YouTube channel as an advertisement and when it's actually genuine. Yeah, and I don't really mind about that, although I do pay to have YouTube Premium, which means that, you know, I don't get ads. So in a way, I'm kind of paying for ad-free YouTube, but the influencers are kind of putting ads in there. I don't really mind, as I say, as long as what's talked about is genuinely what that person is using or considering. I've probably certainly bought a lot more patterns than I would have done if I hadn't been watching YouTube channels. Fabric, no, because I sort of have this thing about buying secondhand fabric, you know, basically couldn't get posted here anyway. And also anything mentioned on Amazon, like Amazon is dead loss here. I've got patterns for almost every type of fabric now, and because of the way I buy my fabric, which is secondhand, it's quite good to have a big array of patterns to look at. But I probably don't need to acquire any more patterns unless there's something different or special, because I think I have almost every shape and style of clothing in patterns already. So, you know, I'm sort of asking myself now about making the clothes. Well, I'm genuinely quite intentional about the stuff I keep in my house. I don't really like the term minimalist, but I am really a bit of a minimalist. You wouldn't think so looking at my house, but I am quite intentional. I do look at my things and say, you know, I don't want my cupboards and drawers overfull. I don't want to be managing more inventory, more stuff than I need to. But clothes wise, I think it's taking longer. I'm having a longer journey to get there, because I think a lot of it is because I'm only really kind of getting to the stage now where I'm making clothes that I like and that fit me. I don't really want to acquire clothes. I mean, what did I hear one person talked about, one vlogger? I mean, she's doing it to make money. It's her living. That's fine. But I think she said something about making 80 garments in a year. I mean, I don't think I want or need to acquire clothes at that rate. What I do want to do is try to make what I'm making a lot closer to what I want to wear and is most useful to me, and that's proving to be quite a journey. Sarah, she said to me, got rid of most of her clothes, and she actually had the guts to get rid of most of her wardrobe and then make a much more minimalist wardrobe, but intentionally lovely things that gave her joy to wear. That's where I want to go. Cheryl, she said, you know, remember I said what I should do is to, at the end of the season, before I put these clothes away, you know, put the winter clothes away and bring the spring ones out, is to put labels on them reflecting on whether I wore them, and especially the ones that I think, you know, maybe I should think about moving this on. I don't like to wear it. Well, Cheryl, she also thought that was quite something she might like to do, so I might do that. I don't want a huge overstuffed wardrobe. My goal is to have a wardrobe that has just clothes in that I find real joy to look at, to wear, and I think it's still going to take me some time. Anyway, I can't make clothes that quickly. I just don't have the time or the wherewithal. That's another thing about running a YouTube channel. You do kind of feel like you should make clothes because you need something to show on your channel, and so I do resist that a little bit and try not to make clothes at a faster rate than I would anyway. Anyway, that's loads of my waffling, so I'm going to cut now to the Upton Pinafore that I just made with the blouse underneath. Funnily enough, of course, just now that I've made that, the weather's started to get a lot warmer, so I might not even be wearing it a lot now until next autumn winter, but that's fine. I'll cut to that and let's see what you think. Well guys, I've done this Cashmerette Upton and this blouse, which was a hacked sleeve onto a Cadence blouse. Yeah. Anyway, let me just show you. Yeah, liking it very much. Yeah, the blouse I think really is lovely. It adds something to it. And yet I looked at this fabric and I said that it's not a fabric that I'm ever going to want to wear. So I think maybe I wouldn't want to wear it like all over. I'll show you what the blouse looks like in a minute. But like this, as under a pinafore, to give it a little extra oomph, you know. I really like the idea of pinafore dresses, because if I had just put these sleeves on this, that's the only way I could wear this, but a pinafore is a lot more versatile. So yeah, one more little oochie shoochie. Very, very happy with this. It's getting warm. It's quite a warm day. You might see that I've been out in the garden and my face is a little bit red. Also, in my wardrobe, I found this thing. You might remember this from a previous video. It was one of my sort of sit in front of the telly makes. I often knit things without any pattern or anything. I don't want to follow a pattern. And I think this actually is really great with it. So that's really nice when you make something and it's been a bit of a wardrobe orphan, and then you find something that goes with it. So yeah, very, very happy with this ensemble altogether. I'll pop the blouse on with some trousers just so you can see it, but as I say, I'm not really planning to wear it as a blouse, only under this. So here is the blouse on its own. I must admit, it's come out a lot better than I thought it would, and I might even wear it on its own, who knows. So this is the Cadence dress. I hacked the sleeves. In my previous Friday sews, you'll see the way that I made the sleeves a lot bigger. It doesn't have these bell sleeves, but I thought, how hard could it be? And I made them too long, and then I cut them back to where they need to be, because I have found, making these sleeves before, that they weren't long enough for me, because you need extra length when you've got something gathered, otherwise you don't get that gathered effect. So yeah, what do you think? Anyway, I'm going to go now. Talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.